We're back from break showing you a live look from downtown Austin where clouds are starting to clear out just a little bit out there. But this forecast is showing that showers are possibly returning here to our area and the chances are considered above normal. Meteorologist Freddy Vela is here in the Weather Center looking more into that. And Freddy, tell us more about what that means. And this really all came because a viewer asked you about this.
Yeah, a viewer sent in an email and, saw our graphic where we normally say above average or wetter than normal. And the question the viewer had was, what do you mean above average?
We're here to answer.
What is the average and what is the normal? So I thought it was a really great question and figured we'd tackle that today. So our 8 to 14 day rainfall outlook does show wetter than normal. So what is normal? What does that mean for us? Well, I went back and I actually broke down the different rainfall averages over blocks of weeks essentially. So this week, average, we would get about ½ an inch of rain overall within a 7-day period. Next week, it's a little above ½ an inch. We look at April 27th through May 3rd, which is 3 weeks from now. That's about 3/4 of an inch that we would normally receive, just a bit more, obviously, 0.83 inches. And then we look at May 4th through May 10th. What is that? Well, just above 1 inch of rainfall. So essentially what it does is it breaks down the average of what we'd normally get in a day, and then you add it together for that week period. So we put it all together, and that's what you actually get for that specific week. And just so you kind of understand where we're getting at here, in April, normally we get about 2 and a little less than ½ an inch of rain. In May, our rainfall average actually jumps up to about 5 inches. So obviously showing that we get a lot more rainfall as the time goes on. So when we take a look at that 8 to 14 day rainfall outlook that says, well, you could actually get above average or wetter than normal. This is normal for the entire week. Within the next couple of weeks, we look at about 3/4 of an inch of rain. So that's the good news. That means that we could actually get at least some rainfall. And in fact, I went even further in depth to look at where we were this year compared to last year. So year to date, or January through April 15th of 2024, we actually had about 8.5 inches of rain at this point compared to this year. 2025, we've only got 5.5 inches of rainfall. So we're severely lacking as far as averages are concerned here. And that wetter than normal graphic, that's good news because we need the rain, obviously, our drought monitor has showed. By the way, if you love averages and you want to know different averages and whatnot, we actually have a website that you can actually go to, kxan.com, and just look up our data hub. On there, you can actually scroll down and there's different averages that you can look up, including average temperatures, average highs, average rainfall, and so much more. It's a really cool in-depth look at all the different averages, and that's through our Christopher Adams, our data reporter at Christopher Adams, who put all that together. So thank you for that, Christopher, and of course, we'll keep you updated on what happens. Here's an update on what's happening right now in the area. Mostly clear skies farther up towards Mason, Llano, San Saba, Lampasas, Burnett, but still cloudy conditions as you get into Blanco, Dripping Springs, San Marcos, Lockhart. We do have some sunshine within the metro already, so at least we got that clearing there, and our temperature went back up to around 81 degrees, which was our forecasted high for today. So that's the good news. And as we look out towards our clouds and radar for the rest of the state, most of the cloud coverage is essentially just south of us, getting closer into San Antonio, all the way out towards Houston. So let's play this out throughout tonight and into tomorrow as well. And I hate to tell you, it's just going to be a repeat overall for the next 3 days. We can see here, 10:30 tonight, we get some cloud coverage that'll roll back in. We look out towards tomorrow. We get more clouds that'll come right back in, push through, and then we get some bit of clearing out there. Well, that's normal. That's what we've been seeing. This is at 7:30 on Wednesday. Now I'm going to move it out towards Thursday. We'll start off the clock here at 8 a.m. on Thursday. Same thing. Cloud coverage early in the morning. Get a little bit of clearing as we get out towards the evening. But Friday, that's when we start to see a bit of a change out there as the rain chances start to pick up. Tonight, 62 degrees, winds coming in from the east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So let's talk about that rainfall and what we can actually expect. We actually see moisture starting to flow back in as we get into Friday and into Saturday. Saturday, rain chances really start to ramp up as we get from Saturday into Sunday. We start to see the possibility of some thunderstorms that could build up, especially overnight going into Sunday morning. If you're making plans for Easter, just know you may get rained out, especially early in the morning where we could see a few showers out there. Once we get to Sunday afternoon, then we start to see a bit of clearing overall. And once we get to Monday and Tuesday, things look okay before the rain chances start to increase one more time. All right, so what does it look like for Sunday itself? Well, as we look at your Easter, we're looking at about 85 degrees with scattered storms as a possibility. So keep that in mind if you're already making some plans. By the way, sunrise on Easter, 6:58 in the morning. So I mentioned that wetter than normal outlook. That's what we're going to be watching as we get out towards Wednesday and Thursday, because next week, that's obviously when this kicks in, where we could see rain chances start to pick up one more time. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast, continuing the breezy conditions as we get out towards Wednesday, Thursday, 89 degrees, by Friday, 91, Saturday, 87, rain chances up to about 50%, and the rain chances continue through Sunday into Monday and possibly even to Tuesday, which, by the way, is Earth Day.
Thanks.